Today we are going to understand a concept called unary operator. Okay, for the unary operator we are having symbols like, that is operators like plus plus and minus minus. Okay, unary operator means a single operand it contains. Okay, so binary operator means multiple operands. Okay, let me give you one small example on unary operator and binary operator and tertiary operator. Okay, so if you observe, there is something called a plus b. Okay, how many operands are there? So b is one operand, a is one operand, so plus is nothing but it's a operator. Okay, so this is a binary operator, and like this unary operator means there is something called, let us take a plus plus. If you see, there is only one operand and this entire thing is considered as a one operator, so this is nothing but unary operator. Okay, I have taught you based on the arithmetic operator, so you have to follow all the operators like assignment and logical relational operators. For everything you have to check whether it is a binary operator or unary operator. Okay, so for all the things you have to mention below in the comment. Okay, which one is binary operators and which one is unary operators. So what about ternary operators? So binary means two operands, unary means single operand, ternary means that I am giving it to you guys. Okay, comment below. Okay, let us come back to unary operator once again. Unary operators are of two types, guys. One is increment operator. Increment operator contains plus plus symbol. Okay, and one more thing is there, that is nothing but decrement operator. So what it contains? What is the symbol of decrement operator? Hope you guys know this. Okay, you can find it. You are intelligent fellows, right? Minus minus. Okay, again this increment operator and decrement operator are divided into two types: pre-increment, and there is one more thing is called post-increment. Same like here we are having two, pre-decrement as well as post-decrement. Okay, again these are all not divided into subparts and all. Okay, so let us deeply dive into this pre-increment, post-increment, pre-decrement, post-decrement. Pre-increment means the symbol will be first given, priority goes to the operator. Post-increment means, so after the operand we are going to give the operator. Okay, this is post, this is pre. So then what about pre-decrement and post-decrement? Same thing, pre-decrement means priority goes to the decrement operator, later operand. Post-decrement means, so priority goes to the operand and post, after that we are going to give the a minus minus. What is the difference here? Or both are same only, right? Looks like both are same only. Okay, but there is a huge difference with it. That is what we are going to understand. Okay, before understanding we have to know something here. Increment operator means increase the value by 1. Decrement operator means decrease the value by 1. Okay, here plus plus a means you are increasing the value of a by 1. A plus plus means you are increasing the value a by 1. Here decreasing of a value 1 and here also decreasing the value of 1. Then what is the difference? There is a huge difference is there. We have to understand it very clearly. Okay, so one by one let us understand this. Pre-increment. What do you mean by pre-increment? Okay, let me give you an example here. Okay, pre-increment means what it is telling, priority for the first operator, later the operand. Correct. So that also we will write down here, plus plus a. Okay, so what it is telling, first increase the value and later take the value. Okay, so I know you may guys not get it this properly, so let me give you an example. Okay, so first suppose you are joining into one PG. So for job searching and all, everyone is going to search for the jobs, right? So while searching for the job you have to stay in one place. If you are having relatives or parents and all, you will be staying in the parents or relatives. What if you don't have parents and relatives are there in that particular place? So what we will do, you will select a place called PG. Okay, so PG is nothing but paying guest. Correct. What you will do, first pay, later you are going to stay. This is what pre-increment. Okay, so for PG and all, you just go there, pay the amount, later only you can stay. Okay, so I will give you one example for post-increment also. Same again, you came now and for the job searching you are staying, you plan to stay with your friends. Around 4 members are there. So what you guys will do, instead of choosing for a PG, so we are going to stay in a room. Like we will take some rental room and there we are going to stay, right? Like rental rooms. Okay, you will pay rent and you are going to stay. For the rental rooms and all, you are not going to pay the amount, correct? So first you stay, first you are going to stay in that particular place, later amount will be deducted, right? What is the relation here? Here if you see, first increase the value, like first amount is increased for the owner. First amount will be increased for the owner. First we need to pay the amount, later we are allowed to stay there. Okay, when it comes to here, so first we will stay, later after few months back we are going to pay the amount here. The same thing will be applicable. So what we are going to do, first we will increase the value of A here, later we are going to take the value. Here when it comes to here, first we are going to stay the value, so whatever the value is there we will assign there, later we are going to increase. You can take for these examples like debit cards. First you are going to pay the amount, later only you can purchase anything. When it comes to here, we can take it as a credit cards. First we can purchase anything, later we can pay. That is what here we are going to take an example. So if you want, you can create more creativity with these examples. So you can remember these examples, I hope, easily. Okay, so I'll teach you in very easy way how can you remember these things and all, plus a plus b. Okay, let us take one example. There is a variable called int a is equals to 10. Okay, I am trying to print system.out.println of first pre-increment plus a. It is the best example that you can understand here. If you observe here, plus, what do you mean by plus? So first increase the value, later assign the value. So you can remember here also. I can write here, I think. Okay, I'll write it later, no problem. Okay, so plus means first you have seen the symbol, so what you have to do, increase the value. So a value will become 11 here. First I'll be increasing the value, so a value become now 11, correct? So later assign the value. So now what is the value of 11? Sorry, a, it's nothing but 11. Hope you guys got a clarity. In the same manner, let us take one example for post increment also. Int a is equals to something, I'll take 2. Okay, so here what I'm doing, system.out.println of a plus plus. So what I'm doing here, a plus plus. So a is equals to 2 and a plus plus. So first is the symbol, no, it's an operator. First assign the value here. What is the a value here? A value is nothing but it's 2. Okay, later what is there? Plus means increase the value, so it will become 3. A value becomes 3 here. So plus a means first increase the value wherever the variable is taken. Okay, in the memory we are going to increase, later from the memory we will take. When it comes to here, a plus first take from the memory, plus later increase the value. Okay, just simple thing, remember that starting if there is something called plus is there means, or minus is there means, minus means decrease value by 1, plus means increase the value by 1. Okay, hope you guys got a clarity on this. Let us see some live examples, some more examples that will motivate to learn more.